So Dawn Staley is currently under fire for making a very, very obvious statement. If you guys don't know, in the land of the Angel Reese, any statement can and will be used against you. Let's be completely real. This is a player that you are not allowed to criticize for anything, including an inability to make layups. However, she can go on her social media and make fun of her ex-boyfriend every single time you lose in a playoff game. You can't make basketball criticism. You can't even point out the fact that she can't shoot. Like, that is a major thing. But yeah, it is one of these things where Dawn Staley, she was asking about Kamilla Cardoso. And basically, what she said was that Kamilla Cardoso is a player that that improved a lot when Aaliyah Boston left and she had to be the starting center, and her kind of not having anyone else there to kind of like not lean on but to defer to in her position, really improved her, and it caused her to be one of the best players in the nation as a senior. Because let's be real, she didn't start as a junior. She didn't start. She was the third pick and only started 1 year in college. Like that's big. That is big. And so basically, that's what she was trying to say, and that's what she did say. But the words, I'm paraphrasing, but she said Angel Reese going will improve Kamilla Cardoso, and oh boy, she is now the new Candace Parker. There's a whole bunch of them. It was Candace Parker, heck, to the extent where they went after Candace Parker's daughter. Now they're gone after Dawn Staley. And this is, again, she said, this is probably going to be a great year for her, statistically speaking, as well as comfort. The fact that Angel isn't on the roster, I'm not saying that in a bad way, just leaves more opportunity for the spread her wing. She's even more a focal point. And then the Angel, my favorite thing is the Angel Reese fans going mad on Twitter, being like, she's playing with another dominant big in Azurá Stevens, who doesn't like to walk inside the three-point line. Look, I'm going to be completely honest here. I think Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso, even though statistically they were better with each other than without each other, I mean this in the best way possible, they were both better without each other. They will both be better. This was a you or me scenario. It's not saying that, yes, Kamilla Cardoso was better with Angel Reese at the 4 than she was with, who the fuck was the backup 4 for the Sky last year? I can't even remember. Beck Allen, who stunk it up for the Sky. And as rookies, better than Bree Turner. I can't remember who the hell was Izzy Harrison. Okay, yeah. It doesn't mean it was going to work. They did not win that many games. And it was one of those things where for them to win, they both had to play well. A combination that works, you can win without the combination playing well. They were playing ping pong off the board to each other at times. It was never going to work. Angel needs shooting and spacing around her, which the Atlanta Dream will give her. Kamilla Cardoso needs spacing and a pick and roll point guard. So now you've got Skylar Diggins running the pick and roll with Kamilla Cardoso to initiate their offense and her becoming a pick and roll big. Whereas last year, there was very little. It was just kind of catch the ball around the basket and finish well, which Cardoso does well. Like, I can see Cardoso going being an all-star this year. But yeah, it is one of those funny things. But to be fair, what was it? I can't remember what it was. It was like Candace Parker. It was like Angel's probably like the 4th best player on a championship team. And they went mad at Candace Parker. So much so. And by the way, this isn't just a fans thing. Angel Reese, because Candace Parker, the worst thing that Candace Parker ever said about Angel Reese is that will be a 4th best player on a championship level team, which is not an insult, by the way. That's the worst thing she ever said. So what does Angel Reese do? Refuse to celebrate Candace Parker's jersey retirement and retweet anti-Candace Parker hate posts. That's something that happened. And again, let's not forget, if you say one thing that isn't Angel Reese, and by the way, Candace Parker also said Angel Reese had the potential to be an MVP if she improves her finishing and shooting, she could be an MVP candidate. Candace Parker also said that, but just because she didn't put her as a tier equivalent of Fee Collier immediately, Angel Reese, not only did the fans go after her, Angel Reese went after her. And that's one of the things, like, I don't know Angel Reese the person, but Angel Reese has like spurred on fan narratives. And that's one of the things I don't love that. Making sure that she sat directly across from the team's bench, a person in a t-shirt that said Free Angel when she was suspended for half a game. Like, again, retweeting anti-Candace Parker stuff during or the day before Candace Parker's retirement ceremony. Like, there is a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, like, she does. And again, let's not forget during the entire situation where Cheryl Swoops was in the whole beef with lying about Caitlin Clark, making up that the Indiana Fever had all these issues, and that a whole 25-year-old, when she was getting in that beef with everybody, when she refused to talk, when she went on a podcast and said she was basically an equivalent to Katie Lou Samuelson, and then refused to mention the name Caitlin Clark when she was on Dallas Wings. Immediately, the 24 hours later, she's getting in pictures with Cheryl Swoops, and it's like, she does play into the narrative, and she's smart about it. She is smart about it. Like, you better believe she's probably going to play into the fucking anti-Dawn Staley narrative as well now. Because that is what it is. Like, I don't know if it's a smart, like, she's incredible. Like, she is smart. Like, if you have a absolutely fanatic fan base and they're going in one way, if you are able to, almost spur them on to continue to be do or die for you no matter what, they will buy all your merch, they will buy everything. And it's always more important. It's more important to have 1,000 true fans than it is to have a million people that will watch you but aren't, for being real. So yeah, a mad old situation when it comes down to it, with Dawn Staley and Angel Reese. Like, the Angel fans have already turned on her, but like, let's be real, who haven't the Angel fans turned on? They're currently more worried about hate watching the sky than they are. And I can't remember, they posted something, even the Dream fans are like, what the fuck is going on? What are they going on? They're like, oh, Angel's the playmaking wing. It's like, what? Playmaking wing? What the fuck are they talking about? But yeah, that is what it is. That is the Angel Reese experience, and the one thing I will say is she's a damn good basketball player. So at least, even though it's a bit of a wild ride, at least with the Angel Reese experience, you do get a good basketball player there. So anyway, yeah, see you guys.